It's that time. Which play will it be? The arc over the defender in the theater or the back-to-back double lobs? A classic quality versus quantity matchup. No wrong answers. It's all up to you. My work here is done, but next week we'll set up to vote for the top play of Season 5 and award 100,000
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Rockets, inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Durant in at the 3. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Thompson outside. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
SGA good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
It's tipped. Down low, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Eason, pass to Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Here's Şengün, and there's the rejection. Williams passes to Dort. Williams looking around, back to SGA. Pass to Dort, let's go with a 3. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Now Williams. Shoots over Durant. Williams misses. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Thompson for 3. Dort grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Good on the bucket.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Şengün against Hartenstein. Offensive rebound. And Şengün gets it to go.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
SGA against Thompson. Here's SGA. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one thing that makes Shai so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime. He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Rockets trail by 4. Out to the right wing, Huston, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play. His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist from Holmgren. SGA's got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Houston calls timeout. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at the Thunder, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, Houston, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
I think for Houston, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 10 points for him.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Eason. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And the Rockets with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Green against Williams. And it's Green missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Timeout called. Houston, they come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Finney Smith passes to Green. Durant against SGA. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Finney Smith. And the 6-footer is good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's SGA. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Personal foul.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Give him 8.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
For 3, Durant. Here's Capella. And a nice finish on the layup. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Finney Smith. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back. Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Williams.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Count the basket. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
That one falls.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Got it.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Green from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Here's SGA. Okogie pulls down the board.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And they take the lead. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back right after this.
The Thunder, 42.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Shepard. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And that's now 7 points for Jalen Williams.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
13 feet out. They get the rebound. Mitchell, good. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Thompson outside. Into the lane. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Mitchell. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. In the quarter heaves, don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Durant. Over Williams. No good off the glass. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Outside Joe. There's the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Shepard. Deflected. Holmgren with it. Guarded by Smith. Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
Timeout called. Houston. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And it's Holmgren missing. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Back to Easton. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Smith. Rejected by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Williams' shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Offensive rebound.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Houston, Alfred Şengün. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Williams. Good D by Şengün.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And Şengün gets it to go.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Hartenstein. Williams has got 12 points in the game. Here's Shepard, covered by Joe. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
McCain's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Outside McCain. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Eason. The shot by Dort, no good.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
Eason inside. Dort defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
In that game against the Lakers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one. Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside Eason. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
A nice shot by Smith.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Shepard with the dive.
Outside, Williams. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
From the low block, it's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Shepard, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Thunder leading by 7. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Pass to Thompson. Good on the shot. And that's 18 points for Amen Thompson.
Yeah, boy, has he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When we talk about NBA wings legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith's checked in for Eason. And Okogie is subbed in for Shepard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wiggins. First personal
All right, a
foul.
quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Amen Thompson.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
And so he hits both. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Wallace left side. Over Green. Misses off the left iron. Well, the Rockets' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Wiggins gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Pass to Green. Huston working the ball around. And here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Wiggins outside. Poke loose. And here we go. The Rockets in transition.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. On the wing, Wallace. Wiggins outside. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's blocked.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after swats.
They get it back. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Back to Wiggins. Dort for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 23 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
These are his first free throws of the game.
If free throws were an issue for him in their last contest, he just couldn't find the mark.
Good on both. Thunder leading by 6. Williams in the post. Durant's there. Williams misses. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Eason against Dort. Pass to Thompson. Yes, it's good. And that's now 26 points for Amen Thompson. Thunder leading by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Huston.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Durant against Williams. It's blocked. To the inside. Dort. That shot is off. Eason with some nice D.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Holmgren with it. Durant covering. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Back comes Huston in transition. The pull-up. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Huston working the ball around. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
An open look for Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Thunder with a lead. Holmgren right side. Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
Well, he may be slightly built, but Holmgren can absorb contact.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And they pick up 2. Smith's got 11 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
A tough bucket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's solid defense, just better offense. SGA's jumper is wet.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Hartenstein. Shots blocked. Now Dort, defended by Eason. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
Shepard, he's checked in for Huston. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso comes in for Hartenstein. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Durant. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
And the Thunder call time here. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Got a hand on it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The assist.
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Shepard's got 8.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Which defenses have been locked down since the All-Star break? Well, here they are. The Thunder 4th.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. And that's now 24 points for Jalen Williams. To the middle. A nice shot by Smith. Oklahoma City has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Williams. Tipped.
Oh, eager to make a defensive impact. Smith gets after it to find the denial.
That one's good. This game is all even. Smith's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
And he's repeating his performance from their last game. You just can't stop this guy.
For the lead, Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Good work there as it goes.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Durant taking it in close.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside for Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 11.
And a credit to Williams for facilitating that bucket. He was watching for the outside opening.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Mitchell with the ball. Green picks him up. Pass to Wallace. Goes up on the wing. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Rockets trail by 3. 16 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Thunder shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Count that bucket. Williams has got 28.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Capella, he's checked in for Durant.
Second team foul. In for Houston.
And Houston has possession. Capella, the pass to Green. Here's Shepard, checked by Mitchell. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Holmgren against Capella. Here's Wallace. He drops it from range. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And it's Shepard missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Here's Holmgren. Capella with the defensive effort. Well, the Rockets shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. Okogie, cash money on the open jump shot. Okogie's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Shepard has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Outside for Mitchell. Here's Caruso. Rockets with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
and he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Okogie's shot is off. Thunder leading by 6. Left side Williams. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Huston. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shepard lays it up and banks it in. Shepard's got 10 points.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Huston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Finney-Smith. Sinks the tray. He's got 5. Stolen by Capella. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And time for a short
14.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Stolen by Thompson. They get it again. Nice shot by Okogie. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Shea probing, and SGA throws it down.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
Here's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 32 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 ball. SGA knocks down a 3.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Okogie on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Okogie, the pass to Eason. Shoots over Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop them.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Wiggins on the wing. Launches a 3. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Houston in the lead. Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Yeah, that one's good. 9 points for Alperen Şengün.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. SGA working through contact inside.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants the Rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Durant with the bucket.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
The Thunder have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is a big part of SGA's game, drawing fouls. And he's an outstanding free throw shooter.
And he makes the first. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Both shots good from the stripe. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Outside Eason. Thompson. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 1.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example. In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside to the paint. Here's Şengün. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a towering presence inside, which is why defenders resort to fouling him.
Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he sinks the second. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA.
Rocket ball.
Houston shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. For 3, Durant. Here's Şengün. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
A nice rhythm to his game here late. He's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter, looking to put him over the top.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City trailing. So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Chet Holmgren. Allie, what's the word?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. The knee did bend backwards and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. We know he doesn't want to be sidelined, and the staff has already given him the green light. Typically a short recovery window, so with any luck, it will not be slowing him down. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Back to Eason. And another basket for Houston. Thunder trail by 3. Here's SGA. Another shot. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions. If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special.
Fires in the triple.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thunder trail by 4. Williams with it. He's picked up by Eason. Here's the break. Here's Shepard. Smith outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
And that's the thing about Williams. He puts pressure on the defense from every spot on the floor.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Williams drops them both.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Williams against Durant. And yep, it's good. Durant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
That is a big shot by SGA, and that shows you the trust that he has from his coaches and teammates.
Pass to Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And he buries it.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Holmgren finds Dort to tie it up. It falls! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Huge bucket. This team trusts Dort in the critical moments.
And here's Shepard for 3. Oh! Nails the triple!
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Holmgren outside. Up and over Smith. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversion there puts them up 3.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
Laces one from 3.
And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How clutch.
Durant, pass to Smith. Count it!
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
For the Thunder.
They're losing by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
a chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly. Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here are the Rockets now. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 40 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Hartenstein. And that one drops.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Houston shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Smith.
The line for Houston.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Fires away from way outside. They grab their own miss. Williams against Durant. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 38 points for Amen Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Dort for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Easton. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Good work defensively by Dort. Here's Holmgren. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Smith. He's covered by Holmgren. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Hartenstein. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Şengün. The Thunder have gone 3 for 6 from the floor here in OT. They get it back. Williams. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And the Thunder lead by 3. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in OT. Durant with it. He's picked up by SGA. The shot that time not on target. Easton with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
And it's SGA missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. 17-foot shot on the way.